Hello, my name is Jeff Downs and I'm your professor for this class. This is Math 126, which is Pre-Calculus 1. This is section 4051, so it's a Jumpstart online section. And I'm really excited to have this class. I really enjoy teaching this subject, especially from this book. So hope you are as excited as I am. Okay, so here's the syllabus. Again, my name is Jeff Downs. My email address is jeffrey.downs@wnc.edu. My office is in Cedar 303 in Carson. Now I'm not there that much. I'm doing off-site classes, class in Fernley High School, and everything else is online. So, but if we ever need to meet, we can meet there in the office if you want to make the appointment. But I know that most students in this class are spread throughout the state, so that may not be as convenient as doing a Zoom call. Office hours on Monday, Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at Fernley High School and online. So when I'm there, I will have the online portion going, the Zoom part of for office hours going. And then Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. they're online doing Zoom. Okay, prerequisites for the class: Math 96 or 3 units of high school mathematics at the level of algebra and above. Course description provides a third course in algebra. Topics include polynomial, rational and radical equations, absolute value and quadratic inequalities, relations and functions, linear, quadratic, polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions and their graphs, and applications and systems of equations. Course objectives: upon completion of this course, successful students should be able to do the following: solve polynomial and radical and rational equations, solve absolute value and quadratic inequalities, identify graphs and find inverse functions, graph, find slopes and equations of linear functions and use them in models, sketch the graphs of basic functions and transformations of them, graph polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions and use them in models, solve systems of equations and inequalities that are not necessarily linear. Course credits 3, transferability within Nevada. This course was designed to apply toward a WNC degree and/or transfer other schools within the Nevada system of higher education. Depending on the degree chosen and other courses completed, it may transfer to other colleges and universities outside Nevada. For information about how this course can transfer and apply to your program of study, please contact a counselor. Linkage to college admissions: to apply mathematical analytical problem-solving skills through the use of polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, the application of systems of equations, and the application of matrices. Provide instruction that contributes to a student's ability to think critically and solve problems, to reason mathematically, and apply computational skills. So we're using an older textbook that it's out of edition. They have a lot of used copies out there, and so it makes it cheaper for schools. But I like this edition, the second edition of Pre-Calculus by Paul Sison. There are several different options there for getting the book. So for the class supplies, you're expected to have a textbook of some type, either paper or online. The calculator, it's recommended that you purchase the TI-84 calculator for the class. It's what I like to use. Cell phones are not allowed for exams, and I need to look into the new test proctoring system. We've used Proctorio, and I think we're using Respondus, but we'll see how that goes. You will need a dedicated calculator device. Okay, grading scale A, B, C, D, F. Those are pretty standard. I don't publish doing pluses and minuses, but I tend to do it if it can help a student but not hurt a student. So, for example, if you got like an 82%, I'm not going to make it a B minus, it'll be a B. Okay, exams. There'll be 4 exams, 100 points each for 400 points. Discussion, you need to do 10 discussion postings. They're not hard to do, really simple. I go into it down here. 10 discussion postings at 10 points each. Homework is 5 chapters at 40 points each for 200 points, and quizzes are 10 at 10 points each for 100 points. So a total of 800 points for the class. So these are the estimated dates. I should double check with the still these are the dates we have, I believe, down for the exams. Yeah, those look correct. Okay. So before exams going to be proctored by your school. You can coordinate with your school on when to take them if that's the case. Otherwise, these are the due dates. If we need to make adjustments, we can. Discussions, you must provide at least 10 postings in the discussion board. The postings must be substantive and not simply say, I agree. You can either ask a question from our material or you can answer someone else's question. Postings must have a minimum of 50 words. Your first posting should be an introduction about yourself. You can also post math jokes. It's a lot of people like to do. Homework. Homework will be done on paper following the homework assignment sheet. The assignment sheet can be found in Canvas. You will scan or take pictures of the homework and upload them in the Canvas assignment link, Quizzes, there'll be 11 quizzes. The top 10 will be counted towards the grade. The quizzes can be found in the modules in Canvas, unless your high school requires proctor paper quizzes. Lessons are in Canvas and in the modules. So there's two things, Canvas is what we use, the LMS, the modules. You'll find them in that left menu, the screen. And students are expected to view the lessons prior to coming to office hours for assistance. So there are lessons, it shows you how to do the work, and then you're supposed to do the work. A lot of people will just come to me and say, I don't get how to do this. Have you looked at the lessons? Well, no. I just want you to tell me to do the answers. So it's important to have gone through that because there's a process to that. Attendance, students are expected to participate and keep pace on a regular basis. Students failing to keep pace or answer emails from the instructor for 2 or more weeks may be dropped from the course. Any departure from the attendance policy must be pre-approved by September 8th of 2023. Ethics stating no cheating of any kind will be tolerated. Any student caught cheating, attempting to cheat, or assisting in the cheating of another student will be expelled from the class with a failing grade. Early alert, please note that in an effort to help students successfully complete their courses, the counseling office on campus will ask faculty for names of students they feel may be in need of additional assistance. A counselor may contact you to offer some ideas. Grade appeals can be made to Scott Morrison. There's his email address, disability statement. And I heard there was an update to this room. Okay. Western Nevada College is committed to providing reasonable accommodations for all persons with disabilities. The syllabus is available in alternate formats upon request. It is also our goal to be accessible as possible. If you anticipate any issues related to the format, materials, or requirements of this course, please meet with me so that we may address the accessibility concerns with the DSS office. Any student with a disability need academic adjustments is required to register with the Disability Support Services office to receive academic accommodations for this class. Please submit an application, and they can be found there. You'll then be contacted by the DSS staff member to schedule an appointment. If you have any questions about the DSS services, you can contact Susan Trist, and there's her phone number and email address. Statement for syllabi regarding COVID-19. I'll let you read through that. I don't know if it really applies to this class much because it's online and you're coming remote from your schools. So your school's policy is going to apply if there's a COVID situation. And I really, I hope we don't have another COVID situation, but I keep hearing rumors about stuff coming back. So, okay, I won't go into that. Important dates. I just hope they're paranoid rumors. Anyway, important dates. Here for the class, a lot of this may not apply to you because you're with your high school, so they generally run your enrollment and all that. But we have some days off, so that's really good. And we have 15 weeks basically, and then we have our finals week. So here's the pace I want to keep for the class. This first week I want to do 1-2 to 1-4. It's a lot to cover, and I know that. But that's the pace I try to keep in my in-person class. And the second week, 1-5 to 1-8. So this chapter 1 and even chapter 2, most people consider that review, and I don't necessarily call it that because I've encountered so many students who have some gaps in their learning from various things like school closures. So I think it's good to go through some of these. I think you'll like chapter 2 more than chapter 1, but chapter 1 gets in a lot of that material that may not have been your favorite, but like rational equations, I think they're kind of fun. Not everyone may feel that way though. Okay, then chapter 3 we got our polynomial functions, and chapter 4 we get to more functions there, and then chapter 5 we get to our logarithmic and exponential functions. And that's our semester. I'm really looking forward to this. So you notice there's no dedicated final exam. Each exam is, it's there's nothing comprehensive. They're all standalone. So I hope that's relieves some stress there. But please let me know if you have any questions. I am looking forward to working with you this semester. And if you needed me at a time that's not during the office hours, please let me know. I'll talk to you later.